Y'all ever seen something in the past and then somebody says it's not like that, and then you're like, damn, I swear this joint was like this, but it's not like that. Like, I swear I seen it like this. It's like when you see shit one way, but it's not actually the way that you perceive it, and like the general public perceives it that way. It's kind of like this wolf image right here. Hold on. Wolf image meme. This meme right here, 2 months ago, I found out a conspiracy. Well, I found out not a conspiracy, but I found out the truth behind this wolf image. Hold on, I'm gonna show y'all. So we've all seen this photo right here. Now, maybe I'm slow, but I never knew bro had horns. The wolf has devil horns. I've never seen that in my life. I swear this is an edited photo. I didn't notice that. And a lot of people on Twitter didn't notice it either. I never seen that. Dead ass. Cap, he has horns, huh? He had horns. I don't know how that be happening. I swear he never had horns. But at every single photo I seen after somebody told me he has horns. I'm not going to cap to you. Cap, I've never seen that. I noticed this yesterday. Like, stuff like that. Stuff like that is really wild. So let's go ahead and see some of these Mandela effects.
So, did the world actually end in 2012? Well, it was the year scientists at CERN finally found the Higgs boson. You know, the particle Stephen Hawking predicted could destroy the universe, or in his own words, cause the universe to
Did you get the law poster in the background? I need it. What law poster? I have a law poster right here in front of me, but I don't got nothing behind me. The one in front of me is from Redbubble though.
Undergo a catastrophic that could destroy the universe, or in his own words, cause the universe to undergo a catastrophic vacuum decay. Well,
oh, the one behind my head. Oh, you're talking about this one right here. Oh, huh. I don't know where I got it from. I don't know. Don't worry about where I got it from. I don't know where I got it from. Yeah.
What would happen if?
No, I'm kidding. I got it from this one vendor at DreamCon. I'm pretty sure it's Ozai, the virus on Instagram, who be selling them online, but I got it from DreamCon.
If we destroyed the universe, would we know? Maybe CERN accidentally created a black hole that sucked us in and we've been living inside it. Physicists actually believe that might be a possibility. There's the old cliche argument that nothing has felt right since 2012. I agree with this.
Cap.
Maybe it has something to do with growing up and getting older, but ever since then,
2016 was in here, so it had to feel right.
And it seems like the world descends more and more into chaos each day.
That's a fact.
There's some sort of calamity happening almost daily. I think we're in a simulation. I think after the universe was destroyed by CERN, our collective consciousness was moved into a computer-generated copy of our world. The copy is almost exact. The minor differences we notice are what we call Mandela effects. There was someone on 4chan a while back
who claimed
that they were one of the 23 scientists at CERN responsible for creating the Mandela effect. They claimed that the planet was destroyed and we were placed in a simulated world. The thing I thought was most interesting though is that whoever this person was described reality as being like a set of Russian dolls, where there are worlds nestled within one another, or simulations within simulations.
Man, y'all think we in a simulation, chat? There are some things that prove the simulation theory, like Krishan Rock and Blueface, YB in the Mirror dropping Soul Train, a couple other things. I'm not gonna hold you. Well, by the way, the Seahawks ran the ball before 2012, so maybe the simulation has been on for longer than 2012. And ICJ Fish dropped on the floor in like 2011, so maybe the simulation's been here longer than we thought. You think glitches in real life? Soul Train was a canon event. Just a little stuff. Florida's been crazy for a long time. I'm not gonna hold you. Guys, too many bots.
In the SpongeBob episode Pickles, there's a scene where Bubble Bass is
Just gotta get a better view, you know what I'm saying? That's my nigga right there.
exposed for... In the SpongeBob episode Pickles, there's a scene where Bubble Bass is exposed for hiding pickles underneath his tongue. This is a pretty popular and iconic moment in the show, generating tons of memes on current day social media. In this clip, there's a pink fish woman who claims that she sees her car keys underneath his tongue by shouting out, "And there's my car keys," suggesting that he had stolen it from her and hid it underneath his tongue. But when the camera cuts to it, there are only pickles. leading some to conclude that this line was never in the original scene, claiming that it sounds out of place, it's badly cut, and intentionally placed there afterwards. Take a look.
He's been hiding the pickles under his tongue the whole time.
And there's the pickles from last time, too!
And there's my car keys.
Some also recall other customers, the ones in the background, shouting out an item that Bubble Bass...
It was? Okay, I remember her saying car keys, but I do remember, I thought multiple niggas said, like... I feel like multiple people did say stuff, though. You know what I'm saying? It was just some animation shit. I feel like multiple people said some stuff like, damn, there go my used 2017 dildo. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like, but like she did say, I thought that she didn't ever say, where's my car keys? By the way, it was positioned in the video, but no. I remember her saying that, but I feel like more people say, I feel like it was Mr. Krabs and then like two other niggas, and then she said, and there goes my car keys. What's wrong? Why you putting question marks in? Why that be in his mouth? He's a big ass nigga.
Had stolen from them and hid underneath his tongue, shouting things like, there's my wallet, or there's my shoe. But
I don't remember there's my shoe, but there's my wallet sounds familiar though.
So when you rewatch it, they don't say a word, and instead angrily rush towards Bubble Bass. Do you guys remember this pink fish appearing in that scene?
Yeah.
And saying that Bubble Bass stole her car keys?
Yeah.
Let me know what you guys think about this one in the comments. Many remember Disney's 1951 Alice in Wonderland, a classic that many refer to and some like to quote. A memorable character that many recall and love is the Cheshire Cat, known for its creepy grin and trippy colors. Well, many people remember the cat saying this exact phrase to Alice, "We're all mad here," and then he laughs, insinuating that everyone there is crazy. But this isn't how it goes in a Disney film. What he actually states is, most everyone is mad here. Totally.
I'm not gonna hold you. You put a gun to my head and ask me if I remember that quote. I don't. So I mean,
different from what people remember. There are pieces of quote-unquote residue that some say is proof of the original line existing in the film. From pop sockets, pins, stickers, shirts, and other pieces of art, they all contain this quote that doesn't appear anywhere in the Disney film. Even the original voice actor of the cat, Sterling Holloway, remembers it being, "We're all mad here."
How the fuck the actor remember it and then nobody else does?
As he says,
well, some people do, but like, how's that not what it is?
This
then?
exact line in a live action version of the scene from a television segment. Take a look.
But I don't want to go.
Z6, thank you for 2 months. I mean, no, gifted. Appreciate you.
all mad here. Everybody's mad.
An interesting fact about this character is that it is believed to have been inspired by a carving of a grinning cat at a cathedral where Lewis Carroll, the writer of Alice in Wonderland, would attend as a child, due to his father being the pastor. The carving of the smiling cat may have slowly been embedded into his subconscious. Another strange Mandela effect connected to the movie revolves around her clothing. Some recall Alice wearing red or black striped leggings in the Disney film, an iconic feature of her look supposedly, but this isn't the case at all when watching the movie again. She is simply sporting white leggings. Do any of you...
Damn. I feel like I low-key remember the red and white, though. I don't? Maybe I'm tripping. That's such a little detail. I don't know. I remember white. Y'all just remember white? I don't know why I thought I remember red and white.
The stripes in the animation?
You tripping? It's always white? Oh, okay.
There's a poster of the film depicting her in red striped leggings, though it doesn't appear this way in the movie. There's also the fact that many recall Tweedledee and Tweedledum wearing propeller hats, though in the film, they are depicted wearing hats with flags on the top, not propellers. This video is sponsored.
3-6 with another gift that I appreciate you. Let's get the sponsor real quick, but thank you, bro. I appreciate you.
Use the internet without express for free. This sweater. She claims that a red and green tarp covers the house, like a termite fumigation tint on the house. And the ending scene after during this video. Nightmare on Elm Street Mandela Effect. Me and my mom were watching a Mandela Effect video that includes Freddy's sweater. She claims that a red and green tarp covers the house, like a termite fumigation tint on the house. And the ending scene after Nancy leaves. However, it just happens to the car and the mom is snatched through the window. I remember it the way it is, but my mom does not. Does everyone remember it like this? Edit. OMG, I guess my mom uncovered a brand new Mandela Effect, since we have some people here who remember this ending. No, it is not an alternate ending that currently exists,
That's mad weird, that is.
And it is not the 2010 remake. Edit 2. Full rundown of the scene. It begins the same as the current.
They can start breaking the simulation when shit like this happen, chat.
She sees her mom getting pulled into the house by Freddy. Then a termite tent with Freddy's signature red and green stripes covers the house. Nancy screams and then the car itself gets the tarp over it, like in the new ending. My mom says that it 100% did happen because the ending made her scared of houses.
She's scared of houses?
After 2012, Earth isn't revolving around the sun anymore, it's revolving around a black hole. Have you noticed that after 2012, the more children that go missing, the more chicken sandwiches are made? Name me a chicken sandwich before 2012.
Geyser! Geyser! In the building, man. Simple. GG, Ariel, thank you for the promise. I appreciate you. Reminded that if you have a crown next to your name, you just joined the stream, you have a crown next to your name, you have a free sub to use, and you get no ads and all the emotes. So please use your Prime sub now.
Don't forget to subscribe and hit that follow button. Lord.
Before we begin, don't forget to like and sub. Before we
With
begin,
termite tarps over them because of the movie. One reply states, "No, are you serious? The termite thing is gone from the house now? These Mandela effects and reality changes never failed to get me so beyond shook. Now I want to go rent the movie just to see the scene because that is so freaking scary that it would be gone." Me and my sis used to watch it all the time in childhood, and that termite red and green circusy looking tint always stood out to us because we used to say how it's strange that somehow that tarp over the house used to make the scene even creepier for us. Drake Mandela effect. There has been a Mandela effect making its rounds online, claiming that Drake has never done this hand gesture in his music videos before, where he waves his hand right in front of the camera while rapping. Although many remember
Drake always does that.
doing it while rapping his songs and videos and performances.
He always does that.
You even have parody artists doing it. Though it is hard to find throughout his multiple hit music videos, you will eventually come across a similar hand movement in God's Plan and No Lie. Though this isn't exactly what people remember him doing. I don't know if anyone knows of the YouTuber Lil Moco. He was very popular around the 2012s for his funny Drake impressions, and I remember him doing that exact hand movement when impersonating Drake and finding it spot on and hilarious.
So Drake never actually did that. Drake actually doesn't do that.
Exactly.
Why do I always remember Drake doing the...
I don't know if anyone knows of the YouTuber Lil Moco. He was very popular around the 2012s
Bar
for his
Baker?
funny
Like
Drake
a lot of niggas would impersonate Drake doing that.
Doing that exact hand movement when impersonating Drake
Embarrassing,
and finding it
yo.
spot on and hilarious. Home Alone screaming scene. In the film Home Alone, there's a scene where the main character Kevin applies aftershave to his face, which causes a stinging and burning sensation, causing him to scream. Many remember this scene only happening once in the film, but there are two instances in which this scene occurs in the movie, and they are eerily the exact same, throwing some people off. I always remembered it happening once, while the Drifters version of White Christmas played, but apparently, having watched the movie recently, it happens twice. I absolutely do not remember two instances of this happening from eerily the exact same, but there are two instances in which this scene occurs in the movie, and they are eerily the exact same, throwing some people off. I always remembered it happening once, while the Drifters version of White Christmas played, but apparently, having watched the movie recently, it happens twice. I absolutely do not remember two instances of this happening from my memory of watching this as a kid, lol. The Hunger Games map.
It happens once? Never watched the movie? You never watched Home Alone, my nigga? It happened once? I'm dead ass. Why do y'all remember? I'm not gonna hold you. I couldn't even tell you how many times that shit happened, my nigga. I don't know. I'm not gonna cap to you. Yo, Z6 with a 1K bits. And Josh goes with the 8 months. Appreciate you.
Changed. My mom was rewatching one of the Hunger Games movies, and I remembered this map that I had seen on the districts and the books.
Oh, the Fortnite map? I remember that.
And brought it up to her because I remember being very shocked by the map. It was shaped like the US and was overlaid on a US map, but both of us vividly remember the districts being circular, with the capital at the center, with 12 to 13 rings around it, each being a district. I remember the train going straight through all of them. I tried Googling it to see if anyone else had noticed this or if we were misremembering, but I couldn't find anything to suggest that the map was originally circular. I found an image that is similar to what both of us remember it being like, but obviously it's not actually the Hunger Games map. Anyone remember this too? A reply states, "I am with you here. I never remembered it being the United States. The circles sound familiar with the train running through them to the capital in the center. I would have remembered if it was a map of the US, even if my circle map memory was wrong. This is really strange. Looked again. I am 99.99% sure on this now, that the map has drastically changed." Another effect involving the Hunger Games touches on a scene where all the participants are standing on the platforms waiting for the games to begin. Many remember seeing one of the participants step off too early, and as a result, they were blown up. A scene that
happened, right? Now they remember the circle that happened, right?
Many remember shocking them when watching the movie for the first time. But if you go back and rewatch that exact same scene, nothing of the sort happens. Nobody is blown up for stepping off the platforms too early. The scene has a...
Nigga, so that never happened. That happened though? Okay, but how does that happen though? It happened in the book? Nigga, so we all lying, Cap? There must have been a similar scene somewhere in there where somebody exploded, and I just think that y'all getting memories put into your brain. I honestly don't remember any of this. Made the change of being too graphic. It was one in the book. I only read the book. No, it happened in that scene too. I don't know what the fuck going on.
Apparently never been in the film. Do you guys remember some guy getting blown up, or is this a mix-up with another popular film?
Maybe I'm mixing it up with something.
Maybe another dystopian book film adaptation. Nikola Tesla, the most underrated inventor in history, some might say. From charging your iPhone to opening up the fridge, he's the person to thank, as he was known for his contributions to the design of the modern alternating current electricity system, allowing for a steady supply of electricity to homes and appliances. After having a falling out with Thomas Edison due to his preferences of a less efficient...
Them niggas, Nikola and Thomas Edison, was having real rat beef, my nigga. They was making diss tracks and all that. Like, y'all just had to be there. Real niggas know, you know what I'm saying? Like, my nigga Thomas Edison was making the light bulb. This nigga was making electricity. Like, you know what I'm saying? They was beefing and shit. Like, it was really, you just had to be there for that beef, or you just really not gonna know how deep it was.
A more profitable system at the time, he began a partnership with Thomas Edison's rival, and they both made the AC system mainstream.
Y'all see, he fucking with his ops, you know what I'm saying? And Thomas ain't fuck with that.
He began a partnership with Thomas Edison's rival, and they both made the AC system mainstream, phasing out Edison's DC system. He even went on to create the first remote control boat that tricked people into thinking that he was performing a magic trick. He would sadly lose tons of money and go into debt when his investors backed out on his Tesla Tower project that would create a telecommunication system. All this after his patent for a radio communication system was stolen, most likely backed by Thomas Edison. This is where the Mandela effect comes in.
Fucking Thomas Edison sent his citizen to ruin his whole shit and put the nigga in debt. That's how you know you really gotta hate a motherfucker. You gotta hate somebody so much you're about to put them in debt, ruin their whole plans, their life work. It's tough. Edison was a fuck with that. He sent the fucking Thomas Edison goons after him. That's tough.
To play. Tons of people remember him dying in a tragic accident, either from dying in a car wreck.
I don't know this one. I don't remember how bro died. I don't know if anybody here remembers how he died.
Tons of people remember him dying in a tragic accident, either from dying in a car wreck to dying in a fire, though his actual cause of death was due to heart failure at the age of 86 years old. He died alone and in pain as he refused to see a doctor. Interestingly, days after his death, his hotel room at the New Yorker that he had been living in was searched and seized by the FBI. They collected all his final documents and notes.
Damn.
The Old Testament tells a story about a man named Samson. In this story, it is said that God gave Samson incredible strength, enough to tear a...
How can a Mandela effect happen in biblical text? Well, I'm not gonna hold you. There's different testaments and shit, and like there's a couple different versions of it, so maybe it's not actually like unlikely that something would get lost in translation.
Lying apart with his bare hands when he encountered the angry creature, though his ultimate downfall would be due to Delilah, his girl who was bribed by the lords of the Philistines to find Samson's Achilles heel, his weak point. He kept on misleading her until he finally revealed that it was all due to his long hair. Here's where people are confused. Who cut Samson's hair to make him weak? People are most keen on saying that it was his own girl Delilah who cut his hair in the middle of the night as he was sleeping, but it was actually a servant who was ordered to cut Samson's hair, not Delilah. Jesus was a carpenter.
What? Where? How? Okay, look. There's so many different iterations a biblical text and everything like that, it's not surprising if something gets lost in translation or something gets like tweaked from time to time, like some of the smaller stuff gets tweaked from time to time. You didn't think that Jesus had a job?
Growing up in the church, I always thought that Jesus was a carpenter, and so do tons of other people. Even in films, he was depicted this way.
Oh, so he's not a carpenter. I was about to say, I've never heard that.
Like in Passion of the Christ, where they show him making a table for Mary. Johnny Cash also has a song, Jesus Was a Carpenter. It's just always been depicted this way in the media. But the more you dig into the subject, you start to discover that he wasn't a carpenter at all. Jesus was actually a stonemason according to historians. Instead of using saws and nails, he most likely worked with squares and compasses, hammers and chisels to form the stone. The word tikton in Hebrew, meaning craftsman or builder, was mistranslated into meaning only carpenter according to scholars. So Jesus was a tikton, though I don't really believe that
he just kind of mistranslated
this one to be a true Mandela effect, as it's more of a correction of what we once thought was true. Popeye's wind-up punch. Me and my friend were joking.
Not that Popeyes, folks.
About hitting someone with the Waiata punch, and we're trying to find a gif portraying it, only to realize we can't find it. He's supposed to wind up his punch behind himself in a circular motion until his arms twist into a spring and then let the spring unwind into an uppercut. But after literal hours of searching, we can't find it, or any other cartoon character performing it specifically as stated. There's Donkey Kong and Rayman performing a similar move, but their arms don't twist into a spring, and I've seen no other posts discussing it. I really want to be proven wrong. Can anyone find it? DEA. When you think of those letters, you probably picture those narco-type shows and other films.
The DEA, y'all know y'all think of fucking Breaking Bad.
And pop culture.
Huh, the Popeye shit is interesting though.
Sure. Now, what do you recall those letters standing for? What does it mean?
Dig, enter area. I'm right.
Films and pop culture. Now, what do you recall those letters standing for? What does it
mean? Dick eat ass. It's like drug enforcement something.
Some would say drug enforcement agency, right? You probably remember it that way and have heard it mentioned like that a couple of times, and so do lots of other people. But if you do a quick Google search, you'll find that it actually stands for Drug Enforcement Administration, not agency. I think people might be mixing this up with agent, though. Drug enforcement agents do exist. They are even branded this way on the back of their jackets.
This one makes
Maybe
sense,
some were using agent and agency interchangeably and made a mistake, as seen in these various news articles referring to them as the Drug Enforcement Agency. Boots Popsicle
Wait, hold on.
Cap. Many people remember there being a Boots Popsicle alongside the famous...
There was, right? There was a Boots one, there was a Sonic one, there was a SpongeBob one. There was, right? I hope there was.
Recap. Many people remember there being a Boots Popsicle alongside the famous and prolific Dora Popsicle. The Boots Popsicle looked something like this and would have the iconic gumball eyes just like Dora's. Sadly, those never existed though.
Nigga, wait, that's cap. Hold on. Nigga, y'all ever go look at the ice cream truck and y'all see all the images? Y'all know y'all see the SpongeBob one, the Sonic one. Nigga, I swear there was a Boots one, like, and there was a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles one. Boots ice cream popsicle. Nigga, am I tweaking? That's cap. This shit dead ass don't exist, chat. It's all concept art. Damn. But there's a TMNT though, right? Yeah, okay. There's definitely a Ninja Turtle one, but it's not. Damn. Maybe I'm tweaking. Maybe I don't know why I would think that. Wow, what the hell? It was Spider-Man, not Boots. I know Spider-Man got one too, and I think Batman has one too. A lot of characters actually have one.
People have found quote unquote evidence that the...
Yeah, look at all these. There's Sonic. There's Sonic, Bugs Bunny, Jimmy Neutron. I've never seen a Jimmy Neutron one in my life. Tweety one, Dora. I've never seen a Pink Panther one in my life. the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, Powerpuff Girl one. I've never seen a Super Mario one in my life. Snoopy one. Okay, I haven't seen a lot of these. I'm not gonna cap to you. Batman one, I remember that. Cosmo one, I think I remember that. Danny Phantom, I don't think I remember that. Some of these must have been exclusive because I don't remember some of these. I'm not gonna cap to you. I haven't seen most of these.
Ice cream company producing these do in fact create popsicles.
Yo, shout out to these niggas. They real ass niggas, bro. Yo, y'all ever got ice cream as a kid, bro? It's been like 90 degrees. You get ice cream as a kid and you get one of these. Dumb joints hit different, bro. Especially the Sonic one. I ain't gonna lie, hot take, not hot take. Sonic one is the best one.
Based on multiple main characters of animated shows, like the Cosmo Bar from the Fairly OddParents existing and being sold, but not a popsicle of the specific main character Timmy Turner. Is this another case of the Mandela effect? I don't think so. It seems like they simply chose a funner character to create an ice cream bar for. Or did the Timmy Turner popsicle actually exist? Leave your thoughts in the comments. As for the Boots popsicle, it may have been a short-lived thing that nobody took a picture of or kept any documentation on. But as of now, there is no evidence of the Boots popsicle existing or being sold.
To be fair, Boots is a bitch, so maybe it low-key did exist, but nobody took a picture of the shit when it was sold. I doubt that. How likely is that to happen, though? I don't know.
So many other cartoon characters were made into these famous popsicles. Nostalgia trip. Guy Fieri. This guy's a legend in the
Y'all never watched Man vs. Food? Y'all don't know ball. It's cool, though.
Food television scene. Many people remember him for his unique hairstyle and another specific thing about his head, that being his world famous visor, the one with flames on it. It fit perfectly with a spiky bleach hairdo, giving him a distinct look. The crazy thing about this is that he has never worn this visor in any of his hit television shows. It's like it never happened.
I don't know if he wore the visor or not, but I definitely seen him with the flame shirts and shit. We all know he be rocking the flames, but I don't know about the visor though.
And in the first place, there aren't any videos or photos of this guy sporting a black visor with flames on it. It just never happened. Though if you search up Guy Fieri hats, you'll get exactly what you're looking for. Even Filthy Frank, now known as Joji, cosplayed as Guy Fieri in a video and wore a black visor and a black shirt with flames on it. This article dubs him the bleach-haired, backward visor-wearing chef, though I don't remember him specifically either way. His forehead does look kind of empty now that you've mentioned it. Posted by Diamond Dash Trey. Holy shit, found Berenstain evidence while packing. I'm currently packing for
the Berenstain Bears
move. My husband and I are heavily streamlining our VHS collection. I found my old Berenstain Bears VHS, and the official label says both Steen and Stain. Stain appears on the front label, while Steen appears on the side. Also, and of less consequence, the label my mom puts on the plastic video cover reads Steen. I'm literally shaking right now. Anyone is free to test these images. They are totally unaltered. Ran it through some basic analysis looking for editing, and if it is an edit, then it's a really good one because it doesn't show any traces at all. Just putting that out there. What were your methods? He can tell because of the way it is. That's pretty neat. How neat is that? Pretty neat. Forbidden.
I was so confused on what the fuck was going on that one. It's Bernstein. Bernstein. STEI. I don't know, nigga. I'm not gonna cap you. It's been a little bit.
No move. Apparently, there's a move that many people need. Forbidden Uno move. Apparently,
yo, I'm not gonna lie. There's so many broken rules in Uno chat. Look, this with Uno. This is how real niggas play. This just me. Uno, bro. Stacking, doubling. Come on, my nigga. If I got a red 2 and a blue 2, I should be able to double that, my nigga. Simple, bro. I should be able to triple that. Simple, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? If you got a +2 and the nigga next to you got a +2 and the nigga next to you should keep going until one person doesn't have a +2. But you know, some people don't play like that. Some people, if you have to put one individual card, you can't be doing double shit. If somebody gets a +2, you can't do this shit. I don't know. Some niggas play Uno weird. It just depends on how they was raised and who you go to. But I'm just saying, doubling and skipping shit is valid around here. 2 reverses, you can do that. 2 skips, do that. You know what I'm saying? Makes the game go faster. Do that. Like, that's just me, though.
Pretty neat.
What's about, okay, +4 on top of +2 is crazy. I don't know where y'all niggas learned that shit at. But +4 on top of +2, I've never seen niggas do that, like, ever. You know what I'm saying? I don't know where that's valid at.
forbidden Uno move. Apparently, there's a move that many people thought was totally allowed in the game Uno, but outright isn't allowed according to the creators themselves, as the Uno Twitter account was exposing that it isn't part of their rules at all. One rule many people remember from the game is that if you don't have the card to play, you have to keep on drawing cards from the stack until you find the corresponding card.
Nigga, who the fuck does that? Draw one card. If it works, it works. If it don't, the round keeps moving. Who the fuck? Y'all keep drawing cards? You don't fuck no. Nigga, if I draw a card. Well, actually, I have seen people do that. Now that I think about it, I have seen people like keep drawing cards. I have actually played against people who do that. Nigga, no. When I play Uno, if I don't have the card, I'll draw a card. I'll look at it. If it corresponds and it's something I need, I'll put it down. If not, next person goes. You know what I'm saying? It happened to me once. It wasn't a good day. Fuck that way. Hey, nigga, rules is rules. Uno came out and said stop playing that shit that way. That way so ass, though. Where I spit in. That's what you do. I do it rarely. I don't do that. Wow.
According to Uno themselves though, if you don't have a card to play, you're only required to draw one card from that stack and then allow the next person to go.
Exactly.
I remember having to draw like 20 cards before being able to find a playable card, and it's like it only happens when you have 2 cards left. There's also that one that I personally don't recall but many others do, in which a rule states that if someone puts down a draw plus 4 card, you're allowed to put down a draw plus 2 card.
That's cap.
And the next person is forced to draw 6 cards total.
Hell no. I seen some people try to pull that shit. That's just not valid. I'm not gonna lie.
Apparently, it has never been allowed in the game. You must always draw 4 cards.
It's crazy. Uno's such a globally known game that niggas, Uno has to come out and say, yo, you can't be doing like this shit.
If someone puts down that card. How I remembered the Mona Lisa. This is from an artist who redid the Mona Lisa painting to what he remembered it like. Hi, I'm a professional graphic designer and I stumbled on the Mandela effect and thought it was interesting. While I attribute most of them with false memory, I came across the Mona Lisa where someone claimed that the Mona Lisa never had a smile or smirk. I thought to myself,
was the Mona Lisa smiling? Yeah, the Mona Lisa was all smiling, right? Right? Yeah, the Mona Lisa was smiling, yeah, I think. Yeah.
That's right. She never did. So I went straight to Google Images and searched the
Did
Mona
she?
Lisa. The first picture showed up, which was its Wikipedia. I clicked on it to get a full-sized view, and the hairs on my arms stood up. It seriously looked like someone went into Photoshop and liquefied her face to make her smile/smirk. It just doesn't look like how I remembered it. Also, I never even seen her with a veil on.
I'm not gonna lie. I've never seen her with that veil on. Like, I've seen this photo so much in so many media. Maybe I haven't looked at it close enough, but I never noticed she had that veil on, though. I'm not gonna hold you. Like,
the Mona Lisa really fascinated me before, and I would watch lots of documentaries on it. She was always depicted as a mysterious person, to the point they wonder if it was a self-portrait of Leonardo da Vinci himself. To me, she always had a blank, unexpressive, and enigmatic face, no smile. In fact, the one I see smirking now gives me the creeps. So I downloaded the photo and got to work to try and depict how I remembered her. First off, I never remember her wearing a veil, so I photoshopped it off. Then I had to get rid of her smirk. On the left side is the real Mona Lisa. On the right side...
No, that right side don't look valid. I ain't never seen the Mona Lisa look like the right side. I ain't gonna cap.
...is my rendition. This maybe is just all of us having some false memory, but I cannot get this one out of my head, especially for someone who studied the Mona Lisa and loves art.
Nigga been studying fucking the Trona Tisa, my nigga. You have not been studying the Mona Lisa.
Your thoughts. Please keep the conversation civil.
Damn. Okay, well, some of the stuff I feel like we was able to feel. Some of it we didn't know about, but that was a very, very, very interesting video. I'm not gonna cap. The fucking one that caught me off guard is the Boots Popsicle, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, the Boots Popsicle one caught me off. But cool little video, cool little video.